Hi everyone, my name is Donnie Lowy from Closeoutexplosion.com. Hope you're doing well today. So today I'd like to discuss with you how to sell wholesale clothing through Craigslist. As you're aware, or as you might be aware, Craigslist is a website where you could list anything for free. It's basically a classified ad online site, and you can put pictures, you can put a description, you can also, there's a link there so people can see what other items the seller has for sale, and you could relist your items. So it's definitely a good option, especially since it's free. And the best part is that you could, put in a specific city, in a specific state. You have, there's many ways to do it. And the good thing about it, what I actually want to say is, let's say you list your item for sale in Brooklyn, and a seller is looking for an item in New Jersey. So they will also show them your item as a nearby item, an item that's available nearby, depending how far or how close you are from the person who's looking for that item. So bottom line is you can reach a lot of people through Craigslist. I myself will go on Craigslist to look for merchandise sometimes to buy, and I know there's people who will have no friends who've sold stuff through Craigslist. I know friends who bought stuff through Craigslist. So I know there's a lot of business going on. Now, one thing I would advise you, if you are going to sell through Craigslist, or just like if you're buying through Craigslist, you don't know exactly who you're dealing with. And I think most people are very good, but definitely protect yourself. If someone's going to come look at your merchandise, do it only during business hours when there are other people around. And if you're going to go look at someone else's merchandise to buy, the same thing. Go to a public place, check out the place where you're going to, go with someone else, or go to, if it's a store you're going to, make sure it's, during the regular opening hours, and so on. Now, as far as selling your wholesale merchandise through Craigslist, here's what you need to do. First of all, you need to have a very good title, because people are going to look at the different titles and they're going to decide which item to click on. Now, Craigslist also shows the picture in the search results, assuming that you use a picture. So you want to have a really good picture that's going to capture the attention of people. So let's say you're selling wholesale dresses on Craigslist. Have a beautiful picture of dresses, and when someone opens up your listing, then you can have additional pictures there as well. Now, the title has to be very appealing. If you're aiming to selling your merchandise towards retailers, then have something in your description letting them know that the items that you're selling are perfect for retailers. So let's say with the example of dresses, you're selling wholesale dresses for retailers. So how about a title such as beautiful wholesale dresses for New York retailers? And then if a New York retailer is looking for dresses, that title is really going to capture their attention. Now, you might say, but look, what if a retailer is not located in New York? So you can have a different ad for retailers in other cities. But at least by having a title that's very targeted, you're going to be sure, you're going to have a very good chance of catching the attention of that New York retailer. Now, let's say you don't want to use that approach. You want to capture the attention of as many retailers because you don't want to make different ads. So what you do in that case is you can have an ad saying something like, below wholesale dresses available for retailers. And this, you've caught their attention because you're offering dresses at a below wholesale price. If in fact you do have dresses which are selling at a below wholesale price, you've also caught the attention of retailers because someone reading it recognizes themselves as a retailer and they are looking for dresses to sell in their store. Now, when someone opens up your listing, you need to use really good keywords in the description and also actually in the title that will ensure that two things: that your listing shows up in a search result when someone is looking for wholesale dresses, and you want to use the term and variations of the term wholesale dresses in your description without spamming, but you want to use different variations because someone might be searching for wholesale dresses, someone else might be looking for dresses at wholesale, someone might be using the phrase dresses at wholesale prices. So you want to have different variations, you might want to have different ads, but you want to make sure that you're able to capture the attention, and you want to make sure that your listings appear in the search results for many different types of searches that will take place for the items that you're selling. Now, another approach you can use is you can capture general wholesale attention, and when someone comes to your listing, then have a good sales reason why someone should buy the items that you're selling. So let's say you want to capture the attention of anybody looking for wholesale merchandise. So then your title might say something like, amazing wholesale merchandise for retailers. Now someone opens up your listing and they see that you're selling dresses. Now what if you're not interested in dresses? So you might lose them. But if that's what you have for sale, then anyways, you wouldn't have been able to make a sale to them unless you do the following. Unless you present a compelling reason why someone looking for wholesale merchandise should be interested in buying wholesale dresses. Let's say they're really looking to buy wholesale shoes, but you give them some really good reasons why they should carry dresses, then they might actually go ahead and buy dresses from you. Now, I would recommend, if you are a wholesaler, have your contact information prominently displayed in the ad description, because Craigslist has a spot where you could click to see the contact information of the seller. But many people might not do that. They might not take that extra step. They might not be aware they can do that. So what you want to do is, in your description, have your full contact information, and if you can, put your website there as well. This way, you give people every option on how to find your business. And, be very welcoming. You want to have, I would say, words such as, or I should say a phrase such as no minimum, wholesale buyers are welcome, all quantity buyers are welcome. This way people feel comfortable. And at the same time, if you're able to sell in large quantities, then let people know that you have large quantities available, so if they're looking for a lower price or they're looking to buy a lot of merchandise, they can come to your warehouse and they know they can get that additional discount. So what I would suggest is have a price per item, but then also let people know that your prices are negotiable and that you have additional discounts for large quantity buyers. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you're welcome to call me or send me an email. My warehouse is located in New York. The next time you travel to New York, you're welcome to visit my warehouse. And I have many different items. I sell dresses, women's suits, shoes, fashion accessories, kids clothing, men's clothing, a lot of different really nice items at below wholesale prices. Alright, my website is closeoutexplosion.com. Thank you and have a great day.